And hello there, YouTube community. My name is David, and I'm going to be bringing you some Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay today on Grid. And this is my first Call of Duty Black Ops commentary, so I hope it goes well. As you can see here, I'm using my AK-74 with Ghost, Warlord, and Hacker perks. I'm doing right now, I'm using Rapid Fire and Grip on the AK-74. I think that's such an insane combination. I mean, yes, obviously, I think Sleight of Hand is the more valuable perk over Warlord. I think Sleight of Hand is the most useful perk in this game, just because the reload time is so long in this game without Sleight of Hand, and I feel like using Sleight of Hand saves you from getting gayed in lots of situations. And so that's usually my perk of choice, but every now and then I do like to use this AK-74 with the grip and rapid fire. Now, I'm not going to sit here this whole time and just talk to you over and over again about my favorite guns in the game and all the game's technicalities, because, you know, there's so many commentators that's all they do, is they just sit and they talk about, you know, how this gun works and how that gun works and why this is better and blah 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 blah. You know, I think that's getting extremely old. I don't know if you agree with me or disagree with me. Leave it in the comments, or please. And if you guys tell me that is what you want, then okay. I guess that's what I'll do. But in my opinion, it's getting extremely old, and I don't know. I don't think here. This is pretty funny here. I think me and this guy run around in circles with each other. I think about 3 or 4 times. We just keep running in circles. I think eventually I think right here I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, and then I peek around the corner, end up getting him. So what I am going to talk to you about today is drama. That's what I've decided my topic for this commentary will be, because there's lots of that goes on at my school, and lots of extremely stupid, unnecessary drama there, where people just get extremely upset and angry at each other and cause all these fights for no apparent reason, you know? For example, people will come up to me and be like, oh my god, this person said this about me, or this person said this about me. I'm so angry at them. And it's like, well, why do you care? Like, let people say what they want. I don't, like, in my opinion, that's not something that really bugs me. It's like, someone wants to say something about me, go ahead. If it's really going to make you feel that much better about yourself to say something like mean to someone else, then, you know, go right ahead and enjoy yourself. You know, that's just my opinion. But some people, they get like really upset about it, and then they start just back and forth over the computer, just saying bad things to each other, and then everyone else gets involved, and then it's like there's like 100 people involved in these, because one person decided to say something bad about another person. Like, there's all these girls at my school that just get so unbearably upset at each other, and they're like constantly just calling each other sluts. And it's like, the girls will say like, oh my god, this other girl called me a slut, what do I do? And it's like, if you don't want to be called a slut, don't do slutty things. Like, it's such a simple concept to grasp. If you don't want to be called a slut, don't have sex with 5 people in a month. Like, you know, it seems like I'm in the ninth grade, and there's about I would say about 50% of the grade has already lost their virginity, and about 95% have already engaged in some sort of sexual activities. And it seems like, how bored can you possibly be, you know? Like, this whole generation is just terrible for that, and I'm a little bit worried about the future generations. If this generation is this bad about it, 5 or 10 years from now, you know, what's it gonna be like? I don't know, it frightens me a little. So if you agree with me or disagree, leave your opinion in the comments and your reasoning for it. I'm curious to see what other people's opinion are on this matter. And if you have any such stories or stories about sluts, then leave them in the comment section for everyone else to enjoy, and that was an extremely gay death. I don't even know how I died. But yeah, leave them in the comment section for everyone else to enjoy, and let's have a vote on which one is the sluttiest. This is going to be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen any other commentators do something like this, so we'll see how this works out. Hopefully it works out for the better. But yeah, like going back onto my topic, it's also lots of the guys' fault. Like, I'm not blaming everything on the girls, just saying, haha, girls are sluts, it's all their fault. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's the guys most of them are just like so extremely horny that it's like they kind of, I don't want to say they force the girls to do it, but they're like obviously a huge influence on that. Like, I have friends that's like, well, why are you dating this girl? And it's like, and then they say, well, because she's a slut, and I know I'm going to get something out of her. And it's like, well, that's kind of pathetic, more or less, and in my opinion, I don't think that's right at all. I don't know, I'd be embarrassed to say that, but lots of the guys just aren't nowadays, and I don't really think that's right. Again, leave your opinion on that in the comments as well, and we'll see what everyone else thinks. But that, as I said again, that's just my opinion on that. But I think this is a nice little kill feed here. It wasn't bad. But I do think that things seriously need to change, because it's kind of scary to think about that this generation is the future. I don't know, it's not a very pleasant thought. But oh well, what's going to happen is going to happen. But the video is coming to a close here, and so I'm going to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Just click the little button in the top left corner, and also hit the little green thumbs up down in your bottom left corner. I would really appreciate it. Leave your comments, leave your opinions on what I've talked about here today, and thank you for watching, and I will talk to you ladies and gentlemen on another date.